Yo, what's good? Thank you for checking in, man. It's Cardiac Kane. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. But right now, Charleston White, I think you going too far, man. You know, you pushing the limits. You know, there's a thin line between revolutionary and terrorist. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like right now you're terrorizing the hip hop community. I think deep down you want to be a revolutionary, but the thing is that this internet, this social media fame, it's like a drug. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be famous. No matter how they say it, they don't. Once they get a taste of that drug, once they get a taste of that popularity, they feed off it. They need to be the topic of conversation. They need to be in the top 20 trending things on YouTube, on social media. So they're going to do the most outlandish things to stay relevant. Say and do the most outlandish things. And Charleston White, again, has landed on some top trending things on YouTube. For instance, him, Trapboi Freddy, and Yella beezy then got into it. I don't know what it was about, but I kind of assume. I mean, I seen him in a couple videos. Been hanging out with Rainwater. That's the promoter manager of the late Mo 3 in the DFW, the Texas Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth scene. And so they probably done made an alliance, you know. And with that being said, Charleston White has let it be known that he's siding, he's taking sides. He's taking a side and he's riding with Mo 3. You know, he feels like Trapboi Freddy and Yella beezy were always jealous of Mo 3, and maybe even the reason behind his demise. So he's voicing his opinion, his distaste for them. Trapboi Freddy might have said something that done got on Charleston White's radar. And it's all out war for Charleston White right now. Charleston White let it be known that, man, he will get with the DEA agents, the federal agents, and let them know about the trap spots that Trapboi Freddy got in the Oak Cliff area. And basically he's saying this, even if he doesn't, the way I feel, even if he doesn't get in contact with these law officials, just by him spewing that type of language out on the internet, it will draw attention to Yella beezy and Trapboi Freddy. So if they got something going on like that, then it's best that they shut it down immediately, ASAP. Because when Charleston White speaks, he has friends in high places who pay attention to that type of thing. And he knows that. And he's using that as a weapon. And that's the way the thin line is, because I understand you want to clean up the streets. But at what cost? Charleston White at this point doesn't care if he's a martyr or whatever. He just wants his message to be out there, that he's trying to clean up the streets. And I feel like, you know, some things could have been handled behind the scenes. You know, don't go out there and voice your opinion so freely, because there's consequences. I mean, not saying that somebody would do something to Charleston White, but it's not impossible. You know, Charleston White speaking on a lot of Not just Trapboy Freddy and Yella beezy. I'm talking about all kind of. He talking about Bloods, GDs, Vice Lords, Crips, everything like that. Some of these people are connected. You don't know the politics behind everything, and he can shut down a lot of infrastructures and money being transported and being moved from here to there. You know what I'm saying? And it's people that will make sure that that doesn't happen. You got to think like that. Maybe he don't care. Maybe he think that ain't nobody got big enough nuts to do something like that. Hey, I'm not saying they do. I'm not saying they don't. But these are the things you got to think about when you are at war. You know, everything is a chess move when you out there on that field, on that chessboard. You got to know what's going on. And Charleston White, maybe he does. Maybe he's looking through a tunnel vision farther than I can see. But I really feel like, hey man, you know, these people are in your hometown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you calling them bitch niggas, fuck niggas. You even telling them, hey, get they homeboys in line and all that, man. So you're endangering even some of the foot soldiers. Y'all better take heed, because y'all can be collateral damage in this war. You know, Trapboy Freddy got enough money, maybe, to just fall back and stay in the studio. Some of y'all boys that he's referring to might have to be on the front lines, might have to be sitting in them traps when they get bust wide open. Charleston White knows this. Maybe Charleston White's hoping for, hey, something like that to happen, and his tip-off could lead to RICO charges. You never know, man. You never know what goes on in the mind of a madman. And Charleston White is a madman. You know? I don't know what Yella beezy got to do with all this, but I know that this stems from the beef with Mode 3. A lot of people weren't happy with what happened in Mode 3. And after Mode 3 died, like immediately after, Trapboy Freddy celebrated, made videos mocking the dead, interviews. Trapboy Freddy went on a full press run, and I think that at first he might have thought that, okay, now that Mode 3 is out the way, now that them boys can shine. But I think them boys fed off each other. They needed Mode 3 alive more than they realized, man. They needed Mode 3 alive more than they realized. They wanted to get him out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with being number 2 and number 3. You know what I'm saying? Because now y'all ain't even a factor the way I look at it. I'm really not I have nothing against Trapboy Freddy. I'm not a real Trapboy Freddy fan. He has straight songs. I liked the song he did with Thugger, but he got straight songs. I salute his hustle above all. I'm definitely not a fan of Yella beezy. I salute his hustle, but I'm not a fan of his. But y'all boys needed Mode 3 more than y'all realize, and I think y'all are feeling the effects of that now. I don't know what to say, but Charleston White is a very polarizing person on the internet, and I advise everybody, if you in the streets, if you got some illegal activity going on, stay clear of that man. Don't even voice your opinion about that man, because it's gonna draw y'all, it's gonna draw heat. Y'all ain't being smart enough and seeing what's going on. It's gonna draw heat to y'all, and not the kind of heat that y'all want, man. He's gonna let it be known. If he feels like he's in danger, he's gonna make it be known, because if something happened to him, he wants y'all name to be on the top of that list. He's not done by a long shot. So open your eyes, man. Pay attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, there's a thin line, man. What side you want to be on? If you really want to be a revolutionary, don't spend all your time on the internet trying to go viral. Do more for the community. Don't let your antics be bigger than your message. I know you big, so you probably ain't, this might not get on your radar, but if it ever happened to get on your radar, just listen to what I'm saying. Don't let your antics get bigger than your message, man. Feel me? At first, in the beginning, I seen what good that your message could have got across, but the more fame comes along with it, the more money you starting to make off this thing, it's the more that you lose focus, just like these rappers, just like anybody. You know what I'm saying? So keep your eye on the prize, man. And for you rappers, for you street dudes, man, stay clear of that, man. Sometimes it's best to be silent, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be jumping to the internet trying to go viral and voice your opinion and get caught up on the radar thinking you sweet, thinking nobody can't get in contact with you. But these people can. Trust me, they can. So, salute to everybody again that subscribe and like my channel. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, man. Share, tell a friend. You know, we trying to step it up, man. It's Cardiac Kane. Salute.